Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Smith going to go to the air first play. Short throw to Dissly. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Smith. Short throw to Dissly. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Seattle.
Geno now to throw. Short throw to Dissly. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's second down. Again, Smith. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. Down the left sideline. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown! Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb. 64 yards. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Short throw to Dissly. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Short throw to Dissly. A nice little juke. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. To the air again, Smith. Short throw to Dissly. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Geno. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course, you got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Now Smith. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Smith throwing again.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now Geno on 1st down.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Back to throw, Smith. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Short throw to Dissly. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Here's Smith. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Smith. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They snap it to Smith. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to be out of bounds well short of the pylon, and that will be a turnover on downs. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbelievable.
There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 85 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 quarter lead.
So after the touchdown, Auburn now to kick this one away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Smith now to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. On the Seahawks' 27-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Seahawks nothing.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a second and 10. Prescott to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys!
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
The extra point up and good by Auburn.
It's now 21-0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Smith.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Short throw to Dissler. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again is Smith. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Off of play action, here's Smith. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, it looked like they've marched to the end zone and hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now it's Smith.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Malik Hooker. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. But it's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
On 4th down, Smith. And this one is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Pollard going to try the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys just continue to roll.